Hey, it's Steve here, and today we're going to look at resistance. Resistance is something that manifests in lots of different ways. It's resi specifically resistance to change, um, and sort of blocking progress. And it comes from deep within. People generally, um, you know, show up resistance in lots of different ways, and sometimes it's hidden, right? Sometimes it's really hard to be able to kind of get it underneath and really see what's actually going on. When you're a Scrum Master or an Agile coach, sometimes actually you need to sort of step back a little bit and have a look at what might be going on and look a little bit deeper, because it's not going to be waved as a sort of a big sign saying, we have resistance, or I am resistant to this particular initiative or change program. And people don't generally want to be resistant. They're not. It's not something that people set out to do, to be resistant in any way, or to be um, against something that perhaps is a strategic aim for the organization. Maybe it's a leadership program to actually change how the organization uh, is actually forming, and there's a real sort of executive level strategic move here. So people on the ground are generally not resistant to that. That's not a thing that people are going to sort of say, actually, we don't agree with that. We're going to be, particularly disruptive, or actually be against what's going on. That's never the case. It's literally never the case. What tends to happen is that the change program might be happening over here, and the people that are impacted by it are over here. And so your team might be in the middle of that and be serving the people, stakeholders, or whatever, to a different place, who might not necessarily be all linked together, and that not everyone's driving in the same direction. So when we talk about resistance, it's not we're against this initiative. It's we have to serve these people, and our focus and attention is on here, and so we're being driven by that. So you have to be very wary of that, and aware of that, and actually really sort of be empathetic to that, and see how can we work with this sort of wider stakeholder group that are not privy to this big change program that's going on. They're not involved in that. How can we, as Scrum Masters, Agile coaches, work with that group so that the team can actually work alongside it, and actually it can be better for everybody. There's a real issue sometimes when there's a lot of pressure and demands, time demands, delivery demands going on, um, and the team are being they're being given an initiative or a change. We've got to work in a different way, and sometimes, in fact, all the time, we need to slow down what we're doing in order to speed up. And the issue comes when that sort of slowing down element, our delivery pace will slow down. The stakeholders over here don't actually get, they don't care. They don't, they're not, that's not a palatable conversation to have, or it's not information they want to hear. So we mask over it, and we try and maintain that level of expectation, which causes all sorts of pains and problems. And so you end up having that kind of battle. And what suffers? The team. The team suffer. The team have to deal with it, because they take it all on. They take on the change. They take on the delivery expectation, and something has got to give. You end up with burnout. You end up with people leaving because they're just becoming demoralized and despondent. And the leadership teams who are trying to help drive this change initiative, um, sometimes it's really difficult for them to be able to sort of join the dots and connect it all together and bring in these stakeholders and bring them on side. So as a Scrum Master Agile coach, that's where the real challenge comes in, is to help with all of that, and be supportive of that, and bring these sort of different parties together to try and kind of find a way in which the teams on the ground can actually keep providing value, keep delivering value, but at the same time adapting the way that they're working, changing the working patterns and operations and culture and that kind of thing. Very, very complex, really challenging. But the message has to be that both parties, leadership change programs, wider stakeholder groups, have to work together. And they have to understand that there is an element of slowing down, needing to slow down to speed up. When I was working with um, this big customer decisioning program at BT, um, that message was really clear. Like, we have to slow down to speed up. We have to. And so there was a real acceptance and understanding of that, and the communication was really good. And so it enabled the teams on the ground to actually be able to change, change what they're doing, how they're working, take on the training, take on the coaching, and slowly but surely and eventually they were working at a rapid pace, and were delivering value and being an proper agile organization as a result of that. And it's really difficult. So going back to my original resistance issue, is that those things are really difficult to try and work with. You have to understand what the expectations of the teams are, so that you can help them. And also there's a deep rooted personal blocker as well. Like, people feel like there might be a risk for them. Like, what does this mean for me, for my career, for my job? And like, there's a big transformation going on. Well, what does that mean for me? Um, and sometimes in change programs, there is a gap between, for the sort of HR element and the change initiative. And again, it's like really sort of being empathetic to that, and being understanding of that, and and really working with leadership teams and helping them understand that there is some real concerns here of people's future. So we need to be cognizant of that. So if you're a Scrum Master, if you're working with a team and you're sort of noticing this sort of behavioral patterns manifesting, or if there's what you might see as resistance, then there's some deeper things that are going on, and just to be mindful of that. And also, work one-to-one with your team. Spend some time, I would say 15 minutes a week with each of the team members. If you're working with one or two teams, that's a lot easier to do than if you're spread really thin across multiple teams. But if you've got one team or two teams, that 15 minutes a week, or every 2 weeks, however your cadence is. Sometimes people don't always need that time with you, but just having that little check-in, saying, how is it going for you? What's happening for you right now? How can I help? How can I serve? And once you establish that with the team, they build up trust, and you sort of can overcome all sorts of different things, and actually resistance can be clear. You might make an observation and say, look, I've noticed that you've been a little bit um, off recently, or maybe a little bit, you're not being so communicative in our ceremonies. You haven't really talked up much, whereas we're used to you doing that. And so is there anything going on for you? and people are a lot more honest and upfront when you're talking with them one-to-one rather than in a group environment. And so those sort of things might come up. Say, look, I'm having a little bit of fear and worry about what's happening with the wider program. And so, those sorts of things can actually give you some real insight so that you can actually work on it. And if you're having those conversations, similar conversations with multiple team members, that's that should really be a signal to actually go to your leadership team and say, look, our team's having a bit of a struggle here. We're facing lots of different pressures and challenges, and so we need some support. And so that's when you can start building that connection. It can be really challenging and difficult, but just having the conversations, just getting involved, being a somebody who is actually there to just focus in on the team and really understand what's going on for them is really vital. Resistance can also come from outside of the team, and again, it's hidden. You don't always see it. It might be that you can't ever get time with a specific leader or stakeholder or maybe even another team, and it might be to do with resistance. It might just be either really, really busy and lots of things going on, but there might be some things that are going on deep down where the change initiative or things that are happening they're not particularly happy with. And so again, that should be some time for you to just check in with them and be honest, be upfront and honest. I've noticed that, I've been trying to get some time with you. I noticed that's been really difficult. Understand that you're really busy, but how can I help? And what do you need from me and the team that we can actually help overcome some of those challenges for you? And then, again, build relationships and enhance that kind of conversation, and you might find that people open up a little bit more. But as I say, resistance doesn't always come that easy and or show up that easily, and it manifests in different ways. People don't always show it as I am resistant, as I mentioned. It's like you just notice that people just psychologically people might just step back a little bit, not being very vocal, or they might take out some aggression a little bit, or get show different emotions, whereas deep down it might just be to do with that they're resistant to something, or they're feeling a little bit of fear and anxiety and that kind of thing. And it's up to you as a Scrum Master or an Agile coach to just be cognizant of that, be aware. Hey, and then definitely check in with them and see what you can do. So yeah, it's resistance is a challenging and complex emotion that people have, and it can manifest in different ways. But work with your leaders, work with your HR teams, work with the team themselves. Have one-to-ones and just be a servant leader in that respect, and work with them and see if you can help them. And if you can help somebody who has just a little bit of resistance, or they're not particularly confident or feel that this is the right strategy or the right way, if you can just work with them a little bit, solve some of their issues for them, or help them just see it in a small way, see it working in just a little way, you will find that they actually come on board eventually, and actually it can be so super powerful. People generally want to see things working, that they don't come to work to be disruptive, and so if you can help them to just get on board a little bit, just to work a little experiment to actually make something work, and they can see it for themselves and think, actually this is all right, I quite like this, I quite like the way that this works in the team, then they become your biggest advocates. They're right behind it, and they say, actually, I was really against this. I didn't realize I was really against it, but I was against it, and I found that we just tried this thing out, and actually things are a lot better now, right? And that should really be the case. We should all be striving to improve how we work. So that's kind of how things go. That's it for today. Hopefully you have got some, some good guidance there. Do leave a comment and let me know how things have gone for you. How is your experience, your perspective? What has it been like for you with different people, different types of teams that you've been working with? Have you had similar issues or challenges? Put them notes in the comment, and I can, I'll respond to them and see if I can help. All right, take care. See you. Bye for now.